how's it going, Tyler Hot Dog Cuties? On this episode of whatever it is that we're doing, my name is Ben, and today we are going to try something absolutely horrific and crazy, and might actually be something pretty awesome. But I'm doing it just for you guys. So, as you guys know, I'm a medical student, so I love practicing a healthy lifestyle. I work out, I manage my diet pretty well. It's not restrictive, but I manage it so it's healthy and I'm getting the amount of nutrients that I need. But every now and then, I love to binge on something completely bad for me. Because sometimes I feel like we need to have those days. I'm not a perfect human being, and neither are doctors, neither are med students, neither are you guys. So I like to have a cheat day. But today I was thinking, since I got 100 subscribers, we'll try something pretty crazy. So I thought about my two favorite foods out there. My favorite food of all time is ramen, and I really like cheese. So why don't we just put an entire bag of cheese in some ramen? Because why not? It's cheat day. Let's get crazy. And before I even get down to it, I want to be absolutely, completely honest with you guys. This is not the type of lifestyle I am promoting. I am not promoting that you guys go out there every day, put an entire bag of cheese in ramen, or have ramen every day. Okay? I am not saying that. I think we as Americans, we have very unhealthy diets, and we need to practice good dietary skills, and we need to work out because not many Americans are working out. But as I've said before, we all need to sometimes have a cheat day, and this is my cheat day. Okay? All right. Just making that clear. All right. Let's get down to it. Honestly, guys, this is either the best decision I'm ever making in my life, because I've never done this before, or I'm probably going to hate eating cheese and ramen for the rest of my life. But we'll see. Never done it before, but this is for you guys, and I love you guys. It's kind of for me too, because I've always wanted to do this. My mom and dad, I didn't grow up with the best resources, so we never actually went out and bought cheese from the market. So, you know, now that I have student loans, why not go crazy? So let's get started. Also, the type of cheese I got is mild cheddar. Please don't kill me, but I actually don't know the difference between mild and sharp cheddar. I just thought this might be actually a little bit easier to handle, so I got mild cheddar. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments what's the difference between mild and sharp cheddar, you guys. And please don't assassinate me in the comments for not knowing the difference. All right. Okay, guys, the first thing we need to do is we need to have a ramen. I got my favorite kind. It's Niyoguri. I know everybody loves Shin Ramen, but not gonna lie, Niyoguri is probably the best non-Shin brand. Sorry, Shin Ramen. Sorry, people who love Shin Ramen. I just think Niyoguri is just absolute fire. I mean, look at this, guys. This has like seaweed, it's got carrots, it's got spicy seafood flavor. Shin Ramen's just spicy. Okay, I know I'm ripping on Shin Ramen. Shin Ramen's good too. I'm sorry, guys. I just really like Niyoguri. Okay, I just added the water. It's all good and clear, and set up the heat. So all we gotta do now is wait for that to boil up, and then we will add our packet of cheese, which I looked at Kroger, and it's the equivalent of a whole block of cheese that you can get at Kroger. Also, shout out to Kroger. Yeah, we wait, and then we add the cheese. Cheesy goodness. And while we wait for that noodles to boil, just want to give out some calorie metrics here. So the entire packet of cheese is 8 servings of 110 calories. So if it's 8 servings and we're doing the entire pack, that's altogether 880 calories. The noodles are about 250 calories per serving with 2 servings, so that's 500 calories. So altogether we have, the math, 1,318 calories. Okay guys, the noodles are just about done. So we're gonna go ahead and add in the cheese now. I'm probably gonna regret this for the rest of my life, but you only live once, am I right? Putting this in there, putting the entire bag in. Come on out. All of it out. Oh, there's still some left. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's all of it. Just look at that. I probably want to melt this in. Oh, it's getting so cheesy. Oh, this might actually taste amazing. I'm unsure. Because I've had super cheesy ramen before, but in the packet, so maybe this is the amount of cheese they add to it. But, yeah. It's getting super cheesy. It's almost pretty awesome. Let's squeeze this in. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish this up, add it to a bowl, and we're gonna eat this thing. Lord save me. Okay guys, here is the final product. It's so gooey and it's so much cheese. I hope this is gonna be absolutely worth it because it's just a lot of cheese, but I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to eat it, so let's get started. So look how big it is. It's huge. It's huge. Okay, there's a lot of broth in here. So I'm gonna take a sip and then we're gonna use the fork, okay? We're gonna use the fork. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna go for another one. Okay guys, it's really salty because the ramen and cheese in itself is a really salty dish. So it's just salt, and salt. Actually a little pleasant. I'm kind of liking it a little bit. The cheese is a bit crusty though. It's a little crusty. But let's dig in. Okay? I'm shaking a little bit because look how gooey it is. It's so gooey. Here, let me see if I can show it to you guys. Look how gooey it is. It's so gooey and cheesy. So gooey and cheesy. All right. Well, enough. Let's get. Ooh, look at that heat. Look at that heat. All right, enough. Let's actually eat this and see how it is. 1,380 calories down my belly. It's hot, so I'm probably gonna have to blow on it a little bit. Okay. This is actually really good. I really like this. This is amazing. It's a little greasy. Not gonna lie. If I went to a restaurant, I'll ask them to cut down on the oil. It's a little greasy. It's a little too greasy. But this is actually very tasty. If I went to a restaurant and I wanted the biggest cheat meal ever, this is something I would order. The cheese is getting to a point where it's starting to get a little gummy. If you guys know what I mean, when you leave cheese in like a microwave for too long, it gets kind of gummy. It's starting to get to that point. Not the most pleasant feeling. Really not. What I do want to say though is that the flavor of the ramen is virtually not even there. I do get some of the spice, but all the other delicious seafoody flavors that the traditional nyooguri has, the cheese kind of is overpowering everything else. It's the salt and the cheese that's overpowering everything else. Luckily, the salt, the initial hint of saltiness that I got in the beginning, that's no longer there, but I can definitely still tell you that it's pretty salty. And this pot is, not pot, but this bowl is heavy. Like I keep having to switch my hands. Look how cheesy that is. That's just cheese with seaweed. No, starting to get gummy. Don't like it. I'm starting to get really full, guys. Like, and I've barely made any dent. I think I'm just getting really tired of the monotone flavor that this is giving off. It's just grease, cheese, and salt. And yeah, it's good for a cheap meal, but not too much of this. Okay, guys. I'm starting to hit the point where I don't think I can continue on anymore. It's barely even half of what I got. But this is... It's so rich and heavy. And this is kind of how I feel when I go out to a Japanese restaurant and order tonkotsu ramen. Because you know how like tonkotsu ramen has like really fatty broth? And it's absolutely delicious. It's like so delicious that it makes your mouth melt. But after a while, it's so fatty and greasy and salty that you kind of just want to stop and just die. That's kind of the point where I'm at. Yeah, it's so goopy. And like, I'm not looking forward to eating the rest. I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to try a little bit more, but I think I'm going to stop. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't think I want to do this anymore. Yeah, this was a failure of an experiment, but hey, look how much I finished, guys. Look, I finished just a little bit to the halfway point. I just can't finish this anymore. This is just so... It's mainly the cheese more than anything else. It's not even the liquidy cheese parts. It's the cheese parts that are like getting really clumpy and it's really gummy. So it feels like I'm chewing plastic or I'm chewing some sort of gum that doesn't have any flavor. And I can feel my stomach not liking this. So I'm gonna take a huge L. I'm gonna take a huge L for this experiment. Love trying it though. I've always wanted to do something like this as a kid growing up. My parents didn't really go out and buy cheese that often, so had a great time trying. I think for the next month I'm going to not eat anything cheesy or carby. Yeah. And I'm probably gonna hit the gym every single day after this. Luckily, I didn't like it enough to finish the entire thing. It was only about half. Alright guys, that's it. That's your video for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked watching me suffer. Hope to do more videos like this, but not frequently in the future. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want me to make. I know like I don't always like making videos about medical school or scientific facts because I want to show the world the kind of personality I have, and my personality is not always rooted in medicine. I want to have fun. I want to make really bad food decision choices like I did today, but I also want to promote health. I want to promote a lot of things. I want to promote being a decent, average human being that we all are and are capable of being while leading healthy, yet sometimes irrational lives. Have a great one, guys. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and watch my short video series on there called Video Biscuits. Follow me on Twitter for little glimpses into my life. And I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Ben.